And I think that's going to be pretty key to keeping up with Maypul, because there's a lot of ways that Lily just helps cover the extend the amount of space that's controlled. Yep. And Shovel Knight's recovery, although again a lot of mix-up, does leave a bit to be desired when it comes to how fast you're doing everything.
Yep, but of course it doesn't matter how fast you're doing everything if Soulrifle is able to be faster than what you're doing, that's for sure.
Indeed. Game 1 for this set, bringing us back to Julesville, and I think a solid enough choice. Well, we're already seeing that Soulrifle has a pretty solid idea of how to keep this space in their favor, because Lily's stopping the pressure a little bit before, kept Seggo from what could have been a very early stock.
Absolutely, and I mean, that's going to be a scary thing against Shovel Knight, because with those down airs and fairs, being able to chain your opponent off the stage like that, you could definitely have some early deaths.
Yo, Seggo is struggling right now with dealing with this Lily. But for Soulrifle's sake, got to make sure that Maypul is there putting on just as much pressure.
Yep, going down there trying to do some free fishing. Nice stalls on these edges there, and changing up the timing on that upbeat is crucial if you're going to learn how to play Shovel Knight, because you can fast fall that on the way down, but unfortunately there is no fast falling out of a tether combo.
Indeed. Good on Soulrifle being able to make sure that Seggo didn't pick up too much momentum there, because Shovel Knight very much a character that just sort of snowballs with their control.
Absolutely, and these bears are just snowballing that damage. Oh, here we go, here we go. Are we going to get a combo to the edge? No, good DI, going to be able to escape.
That hit made it saved Seggo. But for how long?
Long enough to be able to get back onto the stage for at least brief moment. Trying to get that teleport air dodge, but not going to be able to find it.
These are such bold calls from both of these players, moving so aggressively right in each other's faces.
I know, I love it so much. I mean, this is the kind of rivals you love to see, just throwing everything at the wall, trying to kill your opponent as early as you can, going for those deep edge guards. That's what you love to see.
That's the kind of rivals that help facilitate Maypul being a dominating force. Yo, you got a little taunt too?
Man, and oh wait, is that the momentum mail online I see? It is, let's go. Now he's heavier, he's got that movement to keep up. Look at that speed change.
This is a very different type of stock from stocks 1 and 2.
Yep. Here we go, not able to follow up with that down tilt. And right now, Soulrifle doing a good job just using a lot of this verticality to deal with the ground game that Shovel Knight has.
I'm really glad you brought up the verticality, because one thing I'm taking note of that Soulrifle's doing really well is how well they're staying aggro in the air and then using their downer just to make sure that they're keeping the pressure on the ground too, just in case they can't get there quick enough.
Yeah, and right now that's definitely going to be key, because your kill percent against Shovel Knight, that's scary. Oh, good DI, going to be able to survive the up strong, but that falling nair going to be able to create an opening up air.
That's done. Yeah.
Jeez. That
a little pop-off?
Yeah.
The little pop-off? The littlest of pop-offs from Seggo. All right.
I mean, hey, you're going up against Soulrifle. This is the household name of Maypul. You got to have a little bit of excitement when you're taking games off of. I mean, it doesn't matter how far you get in your career. It's okay to pop off. Have some fun. Yeah. Be proud of yourself.
Like, you're this deep in the bracket, you're this deep collecting W's, you earn that.
Exactly.
You gotta let the crowd know.
Man, but I mean, that momentum mail just creates enough of a shift in that neutral that it makes it so much easier for Shovel Knight to compete against that speed.
Like, the difference with how stocks 1 and 2 were played compared to 3, absolute night and day. Because Soulrifle was absolutely dominating the first, I'd say, 2/3 of that game 1. Which is why this return to Julesville isn't too much of a surprise.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely not out of reach for Soulrifle. It's just a matter of being able to close it out, and unfortunately, getting dunked down low from that up special, and now this is Ashgard City for Shovel Knight.
That's a lot of money.
Yep.
That's a lot of money early on.
Yep. There we go. Already up to 1,300 plus. That is definitely a rich Shovel Knight right now. I mean, keep this up. That's going to be early momentum. Oh, the platform. Oh, still enough, though. Still enough from what was on stage. And that momentum mail making the difference there, because if they did not have that momentum mail, that would have been death from those up airs.
You know, one thing to appreciate when it comes to Shovel Knight players, or people who play Shovel Knight just in general, menu optimization.
Yeah.
Making sure that you can get whatever you need and then get right back to playing the game is so important.
Yeah, I mean, learning the different directions to flick that C-stick to buy the different tools is really key, because that's how you see him buying those tools so quickly from that chest. Gesture to be specific.
Oh, this is just so suffocating.
Oh God. Whoa! Sweet spot conversion on that up B. This is looking devastating right now.
All right, we're right back in the shop.
Oh no, Ghost Gloves. Everybody's most hated item, and the one item that they decided to try and nerf by making it more expensive, but isn't enough. That's up for you to decide.
I mean, it's good, and it offers so much more stage control.
Yeah, I mean, look at these conversions he's getting off of.
This is like moving from one end of the stage and having the Ghost Glove cover the other half of the space. Like, you're just ever present. What do you do?
Pray. That's what it's looking right now, because this aggression from Seggo has just been off the charts.
Interesting choice to put Lily out there on the upper platform, but I don't even know if we're going to get an opportunity to see it put to use.
What, did he switch to Dynamo Man at some point?
All right, Seggo was just out for blood, just straight up.
Yep.
All right, the turnaround in game one, definitely warranting the pop-off.
Yep.
Definitely looking like a demanding play. But all of that game two, from start to finish, that was Seggo's. He had that.
Yep. I mean, look at this conversion here, just carrying him off like that. Getting that up B to send him flying.
Oh, the play's just fantastic here.
I know, just the spacing, the punishes, the parries. Seggo is doing everything right. Oh, trying to go off aggressive with the Infinidagger. Not going to be able to find it, though.
Yeah, I think a very bold call here to bring game three to Julesville, because we're seeing how effectively Seggo's controlling all of the space.
Yep, and even now, it's to the skies for Shovel Knight.
Oh, game one must have just presented us with a very slow start for Seggo, because there's not even any items on board right now. This is just overwhelming, dominatingly aggressive play.
Yeah, I mean, there's not really been easy openings for Soulrifle to escape this aggression either, because like that bear just lasts so long. The fairs easily chain you off stage, and even right now, getting that up air chain, Shovel Knight's too heavy to die still. There we go, gets the buy of the armor, but unfortunately enough time on that charge is still gonna get that kill.
Yeah, but I can't even really call it an even game here when you consider the presence of that armor. Makes it so much easier for Seggo to just stifle out space from Soulrifle to navigate.
Yep.
Although one thing that has remained consistent in this game is Soulrifle's positioning of Lily has been super important for allowing him to be able to move around and actually make something with the few bits and pieces of neutral that he's winning.
Yeah, I mean, just having that window of opportunity is a great option to have. And I'm surprised with where Lily is right now that Seggo hasn't been going over and pairing it, but why do you need to when you can just fly him off the top?
Yeah, I feel like that's the one poor call when it comes to putting Lily on the platform, is the off chance that her positioning just makes her irrelevant to the plays at hand. And we've seen that a couple of times here.
Great delay, just waiting underneath that F-Strong. Soulrifle not going to be able to find the punish. And right now just doing everything they can to try and find a way to get some more damage here so they can get the kill, but Seggo being very hard to pin down. Ooh, very nice tether combo. Going to be able to get some damage.
Once again, Lily to the rescue.
Yep. Nice down here. Going to be able to pop him up for at least a brief moment, but how long that's going to matter is a good question with the way Seggo is running around right now trying to find that kill.
Bit of a cute extension, but it's not going to be enough. Down strong, not going to kill off the top. Soulrifle still in it here.
Yep, and Ghost Gloves are now purchased, so this is going to be even more difficult.
That's the confirm, and that's all he needs.
Jeez. That was a ruthless match from Seggo.
Just absolutely fantastic play. And